When we are all together, adventures we will share. We'll dance and sing our songs with you. When life seems one great muddle, and if we get in deep trouble, she's the one who always gets us through. Hats off to Madeline, you really made our day. Three cheers for Madeline, hip hip hooray! Bonjour!
Madeline! Oh!
Hats off to Madeline, you really made our day. Three cheers for Madeline, hip hip hooray!
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30.
Merci, Madeline.
The smallest one was Madeline. They ventured out one fine spring day to the Rue Saint-Honoré, where they stopped at a cafe.
This, mes petites, is the home of haute couture, high fashion.
Even the dogs here are well dressed. But not so well mannered. Wow!
Oh, Tutu! No, Tutu! Bad dog! Pardonnez-moi. I am so sorry. This is shameful. Allow me to make it up to you. Voila! Tickets to my latest fashion show.
A fashion show? Oh la la!
The dog who'd misbehaved that day belonged to Madame Bobo Cliché.
I am unveiling my spring line this afternoon. You must join me. Kiss, kiss. Oh, kiss.
We are so lucky to go to the show. Madame Cliché is my favorite designer.
Vite, vite, mes petites. Hurry, the show is about to begin.
Voila for brisk and breezy afternoons. Ooh, formidable!
The models look like mummies.
Voila for light and lofty evenings.
What inspiration!
Sheer genius.
They look like scarecrows.
For wet and woolly weekends. I must have one of those.
I must have 10. They look like teddy bears. Ah, Madeline, you just do not appreciate fine things. I would do anything to have these clothes.
When the fashion show was through, Madame Cliché bid the girls adieu.
For your kind understanding of Tutu's transgressions, I invite these enchanting little girls to model in my next show.
Model? Oh la la! A dream come true! May we, Miss Clavel, s'il vous plaît?
D'accord. Merci, madame. The girls may model if it does not interfere with their schoolwork.
Merveilleux! We will see you at the Hotel Riche on Sunday at 6. Kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah.
Yvette had an aunt who was stylish and tall. On the very next day, she happened to call. She took Yvette shopping, and they had a ball. And when she came back, Yvette told them all,
Regardez! My aunt bought me a Cliché handbag.
The girls all acted quite impressed. But then Madeline confessed,
But Yvette, your bag looks like a bucket. This bag is much more expensive than a bucket. Maybe, but it is impossible to tell the difference. You just do not have an eye for style, Madeline. Look, my bag has a designer label, BC for Bobo Cliché.
After their good nights were said, the little girls all went to bed. But in the middle of the night, Miss Clavell woke up with a fright.
Something is not right.
She heard the girls all cry, boo-hoo. Did the children have the flu?
Little girls, what is bothering you?
We want Cliché powder too!
This is very silly, mes enfants. You all have lovely purses.
But mine does not have the Cliché label. Mine neither!
Labels do not matter, mes petites. When it comes to style, you should choose what looks good and what is made well.
What would look good on me is if I were dressed from head to toe in Cliché.
That may be what you like, Yvette, but it is not for everyone. Now, if you want to be in the fashion show tomorrow, you must go right to sleep.
Dear little Tutu was tied to a leash when the girls arrived at the Hotel Riche.
Bonjour, Tutu!
Très bien. Vous êtes arrivés. You are here. Kiss, kiss. I have some fabulous outfits for you little darlings.
Look, the fashion show is starting. Ooh. Ah. Hope we do not have to wear mummy dresses. Whatever Madame Cliché gives us to wear is just fine with me, for she is la crème de la crème. Here she comes.
Here are the designs, mes chéris. All of Paris is waiting to see you in them.
The girls were too surprised to talk. The fashions were a total shock. The girls could barely speak a word because the new look seemed absurd.
But, Madame Cliché, these fashions are made of cheese.
C'est vrai. And not just one kind of cheese. There are dresses of camembert, roquefort, and even Limburger.
Pew, pew!
Monsieur Tejour, the editor of Vega magazine, says this is the style of the decade.
If not the century, madame. Your only competition is the legendary Yves Saint Le Mode.
Merci, monsieur.
Kiss, kiss.
I do not know about the rest of you, but I love these clothes. Me too. After all, they are the style of the century.
Now, vite, vite, get changed, little ones. It is almost your turn.
So in a flash, they all got dressed. And in the show, they did their best. They walked the ramp in 2 straight lines, wearing high-protein designs.
This is to die for.
Madame Cliché has outdone herself.
I feel pretty. I feel charming. I feel ridiculous. Because these fashions are so daring? No, because they are so dairy.
On the morning's fashion page, the people read of the new rage. And soon the whole town of Paris wanted clothing made of brie. From the Louvre to Notre Dame, cheese was modelled with aplomb, on petticoat and on pompon. From the left bank to the right, in the morning and the night, cheese outfits were a common sight.
This is Cliché's best work ever.
It's even more flattering than last year's crepe look. That one was tasty.
Meanwhile, Yvette's dear aunt sent her just what she would want.
Regardez! My aunt sent me a whole Cliché wardrobe and accessories too. Now I can be head to toe in Cliché.
But when Yvette was fully dressed, she could not keep up with the rest.
Attendez! Wait! Oh no! Ma chaussure! My shoe! Mon chapeau! My hat! It is melting! It is turning into grilled cheese!
Maybe these are not the right clothes to wear to the park, Yvette.
Of course they are. They have the Cliché label.
What matters is not the label or even the clothes themselves. Style comes from the inside. That is what counts. As you grow up, you will care more about the clothes you wear. Fashion's fickle, so beware. Don't count on trends to bring you flair. Don't look for style in a label. Don't be sheep in a line. Style that's genuine can be found within. Just be yourself and you will shine.
I want some kangaroo shoes with top designer tags.
A month from now, those new shoes will fall apart like rags.
I love the clown hat fashion in purple, green, and gray.
Soon you'll find that passion will have become passé. So don't look for style
We want
in
some
the
kangaroo shoes.
label. Don't be sheep in a line. Style that's genuine can be found within. Just be yourself and you will shine.
There is a kind of new pants with sleigh bells on the cuff.
If you wear them once to dance, you will have had enough.
We saw a lizard earring, it dangles to the knee.
That look is disappearing today at 3:30.
Oh!
Don't look for style in the label. Don't be sheep in the line. Style that's genuine can be found within. Just be yourself and you will shine. Don't look for style in the label. Don't be sheep in the line. Style that's genuine can be found within. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be yourself and you will shine.
Soon the girls in 2 straight rows were all complaining about their clothes.
My top is becoming uncomfortable and crumbly. Mine is becoming moldy, and Monique's has holes in it. Hers is supposed to have holes. It is Swiss cheese. Regardez! It is Monsieur de Jour.
Bonjour, mes enfants. What a magnificent day, an especially lovely day to be wearing cheese.
Monsieur de Jour let the girls know that it was time for his live radio show.
Bonjour, tout Paris. Monsieur de Jour here with the fashion report.
Shh, it is starting.
I have just a few questions for the mademoiselles, if you please.
D'accord, monsieur. All right.
You lovely little ladies feel lucky to be wearing these fashions, n'est-ce pas?
Oui, Monsieur de Jour. We are the luckiest girls in all of Paris. But, Danielle, you are just complaining about the mold and the smell. I cannot let Monsieur de Jour know that. He is so important.
And you, Mademoiselle Madeline, do you feel special to be on the cutting edge?
Not really, Monsieur.
Have I heard you correctly?
Oui, Monsieur. I think these fashions are ridiculous.
This blouse does seem a tad cheesy.
My sentiments exactly.
Allons donc! The public is having a big problem with the latest styles of the once great designer, Madame Cliché.
Oh, my designs! I am ruined!
Paris was in a state of shock as people heard Madeline talk.
These designs are smelly. These designs are not very practical. They have holes and they get moldy. Plus, the mice eat them.
C'est vrai.
She is right.
But mademoiselle, Vogue magazine has called this the style of the century.
It may be the style of the century for some people, but as for me, I prefer not to wear cheese.
Once others heard Madeline's critique, they decided wearing cheese was not so chic.
Perhaps we have been a bit like sheep.
This is true. Now we must not let such pricey creations go to waste.
The look was deemed to be ill-fated. Some people took a bite and ate it.
A catsuit might be better for my coloring, n'est-ce pas?
But that suit is by Yves Saint Laurent. I thought you wanted to be dressed in cliché forever.
Pooh-pooh. Cliché?
It is you. You are the one who went on the radio and changed Paris' minds. Toute Paris has listened to you, mademoiselle. And now look. Oh, sacre bleu. Those live cat designs are by my arch rival, Yves Saint Laurent. People would rather wear cats than cheese. Now I have nothing ready to wear for my ready-to-wear show, and it is in 2 hours. I am ruined, and it is all your fault.
Je suis désolée, madame. I am sorry, but I was just saying what I believed. That cheese is not what I wish to wear.
You are just a little girl. What do you know? Down, Tutu.
What are those clothes, Madame Cliché?
Oh, those are just rejects. Why? Are you interested?
I like the colors.
But they are so ordinary, not at all trendy. What would Monsieur de Jour say?
I do not know, but I like them. May I try one on, Madame Cliché?
I suppose so.
Look, regardez! All of us like it. I have an idea.
Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue! For my new ready-to-wear line, I have decided to go in a new direction. From now on, my designs will be chic and exciting. But most of all, they will be wearable. Voila!
The girls wore the styles that Madeline chose. With no labels showing, they liked these new clothes. So much more than a trend that comes and goes.
This is more comfortable.
I like the different colors and lengths.
We can each wear what suits us.
The latest line was a big hit. The clothing was a comfy fit. The girls could even run and sit.
Bravo! Ooh la la! This is me!
The new look suited all so well, it was even worn by Miss Clavel.
Bravo, Miss Clavel!
Charming, my dear Madame Cliché. And what do you call this line?
I call it the Madeline.
Later on that happy day, they left the Champs-Élysées and passed the flea market on the way.
I like this hat.
But Yvette, that hat was not made by a famous designer. It does not have a designer label. It does not have a label at all.
I do not care anymore. It looks good on me, and that is what counts.
And it costs much less than a designer hat.
I will use what is left over to buy these shoes. They look like they are designed for walking, not tripping.
The girls went home and broke their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
And brushed their teeth and went to bed.
Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well.
Who wants a midnight snack? I do. Crackers and cheese?
They ate the cheese that they once wore. And that's all there is. There isn't any more.